literally texting him about what college he wanted to go to. And all of a sudden, it just stops. But I can see the police lights in the park. They took Zaire off to resuscitate him. I'm like, what does resuscitate mean? So I thought there was still some hope when they told me they were going to resuscitate him. Like, I literally remember, like, looking up the word on my phone. I'm like, I don't know what that means.
He was outside. He was going to meet his friend, and he was walking, and then this car just drove past and just was firing everywhere. I was shocked because he was never one of those kind of people who were into violence, into gangs out here. He was going to school. He was doing what he was supposed to do. So it made me even more angry and sad in that it wasn't for him. He was just outside. And it's sad, like, you could just be outside, just walk out the school. Oh my God, you could just be here and be gone. Snap of a finger. I know for sure I'm not the only one who's lost someone to gun violence. And I feel like if we start there by sharing our experience and our feelings and taking it in, just listening. All starts with listening. A lot of people will not listen. So people who are older have a tendency of believing that they can do everything, or if they couldn't do it, why should I believe someone who's younger than me that can do it? They believe that since we are just kids, that we are just kids, like that our mind doesn't expand from further than what we think. So our thoughts and sayings are just all words. It has no real meaning. It has no real action. But I believe that we don't have that real action because we're not getting the support from the adults.
I think if we all tapped into empathy, then the world would be a better place. Just like having regard for your neighbor, having regard for, other people who, inhabit the same earth as you is the bare minimum I think that we can do for each other. I think specifically when it comes to violence, reading a headline, taking a moment, to be with that and like respecting my own loss and respecting the life we just lost. If we all dedicated ourselves to practicing it, that we will all be super upset with, the way things are going with our homicide rate.
I think everybody should share a story about something that hurt them so much, because I believe it's step one to getting through it. Not over, you may not ever get over a loss, but to get up and keep going. I feel like telling your story is the first step to it.
And you can start doing the work. I don't think you have to wait for your own personal tragedy.
The more people who step up and tell their story and their experiences, a more better chance you have at coming together to make a change.